say I am a freshman at ECU, and I come in to see you, and don't have a resume. I have nowhere clue to begin. What steps are you taking through? Walk me through the steps that person's going to take in your career center.
Sure, and that's not an unusual scenario, and so we like to get to know that individual, and so find out what they like, what their dislikes are, those kinds of things. But so really, it's not just a simple one-time meet and greet. I mean, we really do want to work with that student and help them through the whole process. And so, we encourage students to really kind of do a self-assessment. What is it truly that gets them excited, gets them motivated? And because, as you well know, you don't want to go to a job that you dread.
Oh, no.
And it makes it so much easier for that individual, for individuals, if they are doing something they enjoy and puts a smile on their face. So, so we do those kinds of assessments, and you out there can do those as well. There's all kinds of free assessments online on the internet. And you can Google free career assessments, and you can go to websites like careeronestop.org or ONET Online. Those
ONET
kinds of things.
Excellent.
Yeah, absolutely. So, so once we identify that student's strengths or passion, those kinds of things, then we try to teach them what resources we have to help them kind of do a targeted job search to identify those potential, companies or employers and those kinds of things. While we're doing that, we need to put down on paper their resume, what are their skills, what are their strengths. And again, that's where that self-assessment comes in. But a lot of times the students have a lot of skills that they take for granted, and they don't think to put it down. If they've been active in their church or their a community organization or whatever, I mean, they have transferable skills there. They probably have excellent communication skills. They probably have leadership skills. They've picked up, how to maybe supervise programs or develop opportunities. And so all those kinds of things, we want to put those pieces together.
Wow. Now, do you find that sometimes when a student goes through the process with you, as far as the counseling, the coaching, the assessments, that they end up changing their major because they find that, oh God, I am definitely going the wrong way?
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, we tell students up front that, percentage-wise, it's roughly about 60% of the population will change their major. If not their major, maybe it's their concentration, but something is going to be a little different from when they first set foot on campus. So as well as there's statistics that show people in general will change jobs upwards to 10 times or more. So people that are working now, about 50% of the population of those that have a degree is in totally something different, a different field.
Oh, wow. Now, how many staff work with you all at ECU in the Career Center?
Well, we have currently 10 people, 10 full-time staff. Not all those are counselors. We have a couple of administrative staff and those kinds of things, but we are hopeful we're going to grow. We've got some searches going on.
10 people is quite a few people.
It is. So we're definitely proud of having 10 people, but with 28,000 students on
that's true.
it adds up quickly.
Sure it does.
But we've got some really good support from the higher administration, and so we actually are trying to build those numbers a little bit. And but we have what's called a liaison system, which means we have a career counselor, a career advisor that's assigned to work with each of the professional schools or colleges.
Oh, great.
So even though I'm the associate director, I also am the career liaison to the College of Technology and Computer Science.
Oh, great. Now, your relationships within the community as the employers, as far as assisting, how do you all build those relationships, and do you move forward with that for the students as a liaison for them in between the student and the employer?
Absolutely. One of our newest staff members is a new position, and that is an employer relations position.
Oh, right.
So that individual actually is not a counselor working with the students. His job is to hit the community and go to all the business events, chamber events, community events, just to make our presence there, to network and to make those connections and to facilitate, oh yes, you could really use an intern to help with that, project or whatever.
Exactly.
And then we bring it back to campus, we market it to the students, and then, try to help connect those employers with our students.
Oh, that's great. Now, to be a recipient of your wonderful program, must I be a